This is Heist. I'm your host, Art Cop. Today, I'll be auditioning for a place in your heart and your listening queue. Since this is an interview, I brought 3 copies of my resume and a list of references. So, Art Cop, tell me about yourself. Well, I've been in the museum security business for about a decade now, but I've been an Art Cop since birth. As soon as that umbilical cord was cut, I was on the clock. Did that violate child labor laws? Probably. But the touch rate in America was at its lowest in decades. Get too close to that Van Gogh, and I'd start wailing louder than any alarm. As a frontline worker, I've been battle-tested. To this day, I suffer from chronic laryngitis after years of politely yelling at patrons. Bored to death? I'm living proof that's a myth. You know how many sticky-fingered children I've collared over the years? Some nights, I wake up in a cold sweat, reliving the pure terror of a toddler sprinting towards a Picasso. Picture a car barreling towards you 100 miles per hour while you're just standing there like a human bollard. Will they brake or just plow right into you? The number one rule is, we don't negotiate with toddlers. There's nothing more terrifying than a being who rejects rationality and logic, coupled with poor impulse control. What skills do you bring to the table? Well, I can stand for a really long time. So if you ever need a stand-in, I'm your gal. Say you don't feel like going to work. I'll cover your shift. Some exclusions apply where risk of death to self or others is high, including, but not limited to, doctors, electricians, airplane pilots, and wedding planners. I also moonlight as a stand-up comic. There are a lot of transferable skills between security and comedy. For example, timing. In comedy, it's all about pacing. As a security guard, I'll pace anywhere from 5 to 7 miles per day. Here's my mindset when I'm at the mic going through my set. Neutralize the threat ASAP. You'll never beat this Art Cop to the punch line. You'll find I can stand in any direction, really, except down. An Art Cop never stands down. As the number 1 Art Cop in the world, it is my humble privilege to accept this prestigious position as your new favorite number 1 podcast. Coming soon. Until then, remember, touch each other, not the art.